What's that there? Oh, that's the NAPurist Clean Day tattoo. That's what that is. Let's talk about things for a minute. Hi, Fabba. Fabbadines. Let's talk about the Kathy Hodges. I think truth is I think it's Kathy Hodges hyphen something, some other dude in NA that she married. Because that's the popular thing now. It's popular thing for years now is to marry someone in NA. I mean, the great guru of the cult program, Jimmy K, did it. I mean, why shouldn't everyone else do it? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why not. Instead, like I want to worry about someone else that I'm in a relationship with, whether they're staying clean or not. I'd rather not have that worry. I'd rather not have that stress. I'd rather not have that difficulty. I'd rather not have someone sitting in the rooms complaining about how I don't do yard work, or I don't do this, or I don't do that, or any of those things. I'd rather not have that. I'd rather not, let's say, instead of rather. Rather than rather, I'd rather not. That's how I'll put it. But, I'm not a person that, I'm not a sheep. I'm not the sheep in the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. I'm the dude in there taking notes about all the bullshitters that sit there and say they'll do this, but then they're living another way outside of the rooms. They're telling their speeches while they're there in the rooms, but meanwhile, outside of the rooms, they're doing other shit. They're doing shady ass shit. Shady ass shit. See, that's what people do in the fellowship of Narcotics Anonymous, because trying to look around here for the book. The book's right here. The book can't do shady shit. It's just words. That's all it's in here is words. Words can't do shit. This book can't physically do anything. This book can't physically make you relapse. This book can't make you not relapse either. It can't do any of those things. It just can't. It can give you the guidelines if you want to stop living like how you used to live. This is the guideline to that. But now, what the 6th edition, the new Narcotics Anonymous book, what the new Narcotics Anonymous book consists of is a bunch of stories and stuff like that to placate what's going on in society. Yeah, we got to have a few gay stories back there. We got to have a few of these stories. Because we have to, appeal to everybody. Instead of like how it was written, if you read the 2nd or the 1st edition, those books were written by addicts for addicts. The rest of these books, the Guiding Principles, Narcotics Anonymous 6th edition, Living Clean, all that, those were written by professional book writers. Those were not fellowship approved literature. That's literature that was approved by the NAWS. It was approved by NAWS, not approved by the fellowship. So, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect from NA? Well, I would expect a place that someone could come in and get clean without being preyed upon by men or women. But that's not going to happen because it's allowed, it's condoned, and it's celebrated. They sit there and they celebrate when 2 NA people get married. And then later on, three years down the road, when they're divorced, when things don't work out the way they want to, nothing's ever said of it then. Nothing's ever said. But originally, when it happens, it's celebrated. It's celebrated. Celebrated in the cult fellowship of Narcotics Anonymous. See, the book is not a cult. the program that it has become is a cult. You know, they want you to speak all the same. They'd love if you all wore NA garb, NA shirts, you know, and stuff like that. They'd love that. You know what I mean? That promotes Narcotics Anonymous's revenue. The revenue of NAWS is what it promotes. So soon, I know in the past, I've always taken on the naysayers from the rooms in the Narcotics Anonymous. You know, the Kathy Hodges, the Kathleen Kinnan, you know what I mean? All those type of people. But soon, the NAPurist has been provided a list of all the people on the NAWS board. So soon, my focus will be on them rather than the focus on the dirtbags from the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. We're going to talk about the dirtbags from NAWS. Now that, let me tell you, that is something you should see. That is something you should see. That will be very, very exciting. Very exciting in general. So this is the NAPurist. This is my radio network. You know, I'm ranting. I'm raving. I'm talking about Kathy Hodges. I'm talking about Kathy Kinnan. I'm talking about the Cheryl T's. I'm talking about the Spiritual Bobs. The sick Nick Healy's from Seattle, Washington. The Neil Poblinger. The guy that, I don't know, jumps from fellowship to fellowship and from newcomer to newcomer, in and out of their beds, hanging around in slippery places with slippery things. I'm talking about those people. Talking about them. Talking about the Danny, the great mechanic from Seattle. The Danny. Oh, the winner. We have such winners here in Narcotics Anonymous. We have such winners. Straightening that camera out. It's such a lovely cohabitation of, you know, different people. You know, isn't it just lovely? These neat people that we get to mingle with. These die-hard scumbags that we get to associate with within the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. Now, let me tell you, there's a few people that are probably going to be lifetime people that you're going to meet in NA, that you're absolutely going to love, that you're absolutely going to believe in, that absolutely work a great program. But those are few and far between within the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. Most of them are just scumbag fucking liars that sit there and read speeches from the front of a pulpit and don't live that way in their outside life. They just live that way when they walk into the fucking rooms of NA. I'm going to tell you that, and I'm going to expose them. I'm going to expose NAWS for what the fuck they are, which is a criminal corporation, is what it is, that just wants your fucking dollars, is what they want. You know, they're selling books that should be free. See that says? Free book. Free book. Free basic text. That's what that is. A free basic text. NAWS doesn't want it to be a free basic text. They want to make money off you. They want to make money off the still suffering addict, is what they want to do. That's why they stole NA from the founders. You know, that's what they did. That's why they locked Jimmy K out of his own establishment. You know, like I said, look up the history. Read the history. Look at the history, and then make your own, you know, assumption on how it was and what fucking happened. Because they want to make money off it. Is what they want. They don't want it to be a free fellowship that gives freely away basic text. They want to make cash off it. It's a cash making opportunity. That's how they saw it. It's the NAPurist coming to you live. It's about 12:34 p.m. coming to you from an undisclosed location. Undisclosed location. From the Bat Cave.